So, when did you decide to start throwing knuckleballs?
I decided to start throwing knuckleballs full-time midway through 2005. I'd always thrown one occasionally when I pitched conventionally, maybe 3 or 4 times a game. But I made the jump to trying to throw it, 85 times a game in mid-2005.
And you were playing with the Rangers then?
I was with the Rangers in the big leagues and coming off an injury, a back injury, and my velocity was kind of down, so I thought, well, I need to come up with something. And I already had a pretty good knuckleball. Oral Hershiser was my pitching coach at the time and suggested that may be a way that we could prolong my career, and so I started in 05 doing it full time.
How did your teammates and coaching staff react when you made the decision?
I don't know. I didn't get a lot of communication from a lot of guys. I think the longer I started to do it, the more comfortable people became with that being who I was. At first it was learning the pitch is really hard to do. So, I took my lumps early in some games, and the coaches were all real patient with that and let me kind of work through a lot of the crap. So, I think there was some of that, but for the most part, I feel like they thought I could handle it and respected me enough to let me try.
And do you grip your knuckleball differently than other knuckleballers? And so, since I've noticed that it goes a lot faster than, say Tim Wakefield's knuckleball.
Yeah. I think that's primarily just because I have a little more arm strength. I came up pitching conventionally and had parts of 3 seasons in the big leagues throwing regular stuff. So I still have enough arm strength to throw 87, 88 miles an hour. That in turn makes my knuckleball a little harder, 75, 76, where Wakefield's is 65, 66. Yeah. So, it's just kind of whatever your personality is with it. You can't try to clone yourself after somebody. You have to be kind of true to who you are, and my personality and style with it's different than Tim Wakefield's. And both can be equally as effective.
And when your knuckleball isn't working, what pitch will you go to?
Well, it's probably going to be a long night if my knuckleball's not working, but I still have enough of my other repertoire to be able to get through 9 knuckleball innings. Innings when I don't have a good knuckleball. Throw a fastball, a changeup, and a curveball as well. So I can manage 2 or 3 innings without a good knuckleball, but any more than that, it's going to be real tough to do.
And have many catchers gotten frustrated by the knuckleball? And would you mind listing a few if they have?
Well, yeah. When I first started the process, it's tough because catchers take pride in their defense and not having pass balls, and a knuckleball, that's exactly what it is. It's a pitch that's hard to hit, it's a pitch that's hard to throw, it's a pitch that's hard to catch. So if you throw a good knuckleball, just about anybody, doesn't matter if you're the best catcher in the world, if you throw a perfect knuckleball, it's going to be really hard to catch. So everybody, they kind of, a lot of it depends on me. If I've got a great knuckleball, then there's going to be some guys that struggle with it. I've been real blessed to throw to guys that are good at catching. Now they may have 2 or 3 pass balls in a game, but when you're talking about 110 pitches over the course of the game, that's not too many.
Yeah, so
they're good at blocking balls. But yeah, catchers get frustrated just like anybody else. If I've got a good knuckleball and it's getting to the backstop, and guys are running or advancing on them, then it's tough. It's tough, and everybody kind of goes through stages like that. So I can't really single out one person that I can say, that guy just couldn't do it. And I haven't thrown to that many guys. I've thrown to about 5 or 6 guys, and that's it. So, and every one of them has done a pretty good job.
And you're one of only 3 pro knuckleballers. Do you expect this pitch to kind of go extinct in the next few decades?
Well, it's hard to predict that. It's hard to. It's really hard to say. I can see where back in the 1960s and 50s and 70s there were 4 or 5 knuckleballers. It wasn't uncommon to have 2 knuckleballers on one staff even. So it has definitely declined since that era. But I don't ever see it. I don't ever see it going totally extinct because it's a pitch that is a when you have a good knuckleball, you have a pitch that guys can't hit, and it's hard for that just to disappear. Now the guys to be able to throw it, you have to have a level of maturity and a level of forgetfulness because it's a hard pitch to throw, to learn it. But if your guys take the time to learn it and weather all the adversity that comes with learning it, on the other side of that could be a long career. Look at Wakefield. He has more wins as a Boston Red Sox than any other pitcher that's ever been through there. I'm talking about Pedro Martinez, Louis Tiant, all those guys. He's got more. He potential Hall of Famer when he's all said and done. So, you've got real potential for that pitch, and because of that, I don't see it going extinct.
And would you like to see a resurgence, like you said, in the 50s and 60s? Because personally, I think that it's a really cool pitch, and I'm not exactly the best baseball player out there, but when I'm playing catch, I like to play knuckleballs with my friends and stuff.
And if you go into any big league ballpark, on the sides of the fields when they're warming up to go, the big league guys, infielders, outfielders are all trying to hit their buddy in the knee with a knuckleball.
Yeah.
So it's a pitch that's got some character, and that's why I don't think it's going to go extinct too. It's because it's a pitch it's got a personality to it. It's not like a fastball, and you don't really know what it's going to do. And that's kind of it's like a person. You hang around people sometimes, you don't know what the heck they're going to do. The pitch is kind of the same way, and because of that, it keeps people on their toes. It's an exciting pitch, and it's a pitch that there's enough people out there that have seen what it can do, that aspire to do it, where I don't think it's going to go extinct. But to answer your question, I think I like being one of the few guys that throw it. I'm glad there's not 30 of us around.
Yeah.
But I would like to see the pitch sustained in some fashion. I think Timmy's going to throw maybe a couple more years. He's in his 40s now. And
like Phil Niekro went until he was 46 or so.
Yeah, and Charlie Huff, who I mentored under, pitched until he was 46. So, and I'm 33. So that gives me about 13 more years if a team will take me and give me an opportunity. Now, you're dealing in an era now where faster's better, stronger's better breaking balls, power arms, big velocity. That's what teams want. And it takes a certain regime to really give that pitch a chance. And hopefully I'm with the Mariners, and it'll be a long career with those guys. But at the same time, you got to have people that can stomach it.
Well, good luck on that.
All right.
I'd love to see you in the majors, and could I have your autograph a ball?
Sure.
Let's see, where's the pen? There it is. Can you sweet spot it?
Sure. Is this going to be to you?
Yeah. Spelled Jon, in case you forgot.
Yeah.